Hey guys, welcome to the bird's nest. I thought I wouldn't be back on for a while, but I missed something earlier that I didn't talk about that is big news to me. So I had to come back on. It's late, but I wanted to come back on and just talk about it, and so that I won't have to do it in the morning because I have to work. So the Browns' schedule came out. Not the schedule. The opponents for next season have been announced, home and away. And I don't know if y'all know, um, I'm sure you do, that the Patriots have an season's almost over, schedule this year. And so, I was just saying at the end of my last video that we won't know what Drake May is until the playoffs because they played mostly easy teams this year. Well, lo and behold, but wait a minute. Before I get into it, please like, comment, and subscribe for all your NFL news, recaps, and gossip. Because I keep my ear to the street, y'all. So anyway, the opponents came out. I could have moved this so I don't have to totally turn my back. Um, so the home game, well, they have to play the Steelers, Bengals, and Ravens twice because they're in the AFC North. So they play them twice, home and away. In addition to them, they have the Houston Texans. That's one of their kind of hard games. The Indianapolis Colts, they'll probably have a rookie quarterback. The Vegas Raiders, are these all home? Yeah, these are all home. The Las Vegas Raiders, another one that'll have a rookie quarterback. The Atlanta Falcons, either they'll have a rookie, a veteran, or Penix will be playing and he hasn't been consistent, to say the least. So who knows what's gonna happen with them? But that's an easy team. Um, Carolina Panthers, depending on what they do, if they make it to the playoffs, if they win a game in the playoffs, we might have to consider the Panthers one of their hard games. But otherwise, it's looking manageable. If they get to the playoffs and they lose immediately, it's looking manageable to me because they barely skating into the playoffs. So that's the Panthers. Now the away games are the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's one of their hard games. So that's two real hard games and potentially three with the Panthers. That's two. Jaguars is one. Tennessee Titans. Cam will be going into his second year. Depending on where it falls on the schedule, he'll be more developed. So, that's going to be a nice little matchup. The Jets, who will have a new quarterback, whether it be a rookie or somebody in free agency. That goes for everybody that needs a quarterback because there's not a lot of quarterback talent in this draft. There's none, as far as I'm concerned. None of them deserve to be in the first round to me. You got the New Orleans Saints. That's with Tyler Shuck, who's showing promise this year. So who knows what he'll be like next year. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're good. Well, they're okay. They're okay. Because really, Baker Mayfield done kind of fell off a cliff at the end of the season, so their record is not all that. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so mid-tier. We got a lot of mid-tier going on here. Even on the ones that I say that's a hard game, they are mid-tier. Then they got the Giants away. Again, with the second-year quarterback. Now, so they got an easy schedule, just like the Patriots had last year. it was Drake May's second season in the league, and he got to shine. Now, like I said, we'll see in the playoffs if it's real. So now the Browns have that too, which has me thinking, now, y'all know how I think. I expect the NFL to be corrupt at all times. Nothing they do surprises me, and if something seems off, in my mind, it is off. I am not a conspiracy theorist at all, but when it comes to the NFL, apparently I am. Because if you just keep showing me the same thing over and over again, I'm going to believe you. They corrupt, y'all. They do it over and over again all the time. Ref call, all that. They do all that. Anyway, but this, so the debate is, what are they going to do at quarterback? Are they going to draft a quarterback out of these mid quarterbacks that's in the draft this year? Or are they going to keep Shedeur? And I'm thinking that the chips are being laid for it to be Shedeur. From beginning to end, it's been like that. I just keep saying over and again because that's what it is. The way they traded away the other quarterbacks to get Shedeur to the field against Kevin Stefanski's wishes, and Shedeur being the face of the NFL, especially in the offseason, he was on all the social media just over and over and over again as QB4. It's just been different with Shedeur. Different things been happening. And him having to face the press all the time when he was QB2. When the last time we seen Dylan, y'all? So he's different. He's treated like a first-round pick in many, many ways. That brings me to these opponents next season. So I'm not even thinking it's a conspiracy or anything about the fact that the schedule is easy because Drake May just had that situation, and from what I heard, there's one other team that had an easy schedule like that. So this time it's the Browns, no big deal. What is interesting to me is that Shedeur is playing every starting quarterback that's a rookie right now in his season next season. Isn't that something? Imagine going through all the trouble to set that up the way the NFL does, and Shedeur not be in the equation. To have all those rookie quarterbacks being playing the Browns next season. The ones from this season, Cam Ward, Jackson Dart, and Tyler Shuck, will all be playing the Browns next season. That seemed like a setup for me. They done knocked the boy down in the draft, took all his damn money, but now they setting him up to, I don't know, is it finally go ahead and take advantage of his popularity? Like I've been saying from the beginning, that it was weird that they weren't trying to do that, but then that was just at the beginning, because from day one that he got to Cleveland, he was the face of Cleveland. He was like the face of the NFL in the offseason. Then he sold all the jerseys, So I think they're embracing him now. And I think they're going to set up that schedule. And I believe some of those games are going to be televised. This season, the Browns did not have any primetime games. I think next season they will. We'll see. Hi, Amber Love. How you doing? Hi, Martha. Hi, Jackson. Serena, how you doing? So, I just wanted to come on and say that because I noticed it and I was like, oh, that kind of came out with no fanfare, the announcing of the opponents. And now, if that's out, I'll have to check and see if the Panthers are out too. But yeah, that's who they play. And I think that everything is being put in place for Shedeur to be QB1 for the Browns next season, including Kevin Stefanski getting fired, and it already been announced that Andrew Berry is staying. Ian Rappaport reported that. Now, crazy behind hater Jason Lloyd, I hate to keep talking about it, but he's on a run on UCS Sports. He said, what did he say about he thinks that if Kevin Stefanski goes, Andrew Berry has to go, and so he's not sure if he believes Ian's report. Now, Jason is a journalist. He knows that if Ian Rappaport says something as a fact and not speculation is the truth. He knows that. Talking about I don't believe it. He is so hanging on to Stefanski, even though he acknowledges that he's about to get fired, but he wants Andrew Berry to get fired too. And it's not happening. Ian Rappaport already reported that it's not happening, and he doesn't speculate and guess and stuff. He be having the top owners' information. So, Jason is so crazy. But you know what? I believe he believes what he says. He wants it to be true. He comes up with stats to say that Shedeur is terrible, and you know, he believes it. So, Jason, we'll see who's right in the end, bro. Either Shedeur's the worst quarterback in the world, or he's QB1 next season on the Browns, and Andrew Berry's not getting fired, and Kevin Stefanski will be gone. That's all I want to announce. Y'all have a good night. It was good talking to you. Don't forget, please like, comment, and subscribe. Mwah.